guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome to my BRATZ transformation video. As you can see, I've transformed into a brat. This is a popular challenge going around right now on YouTube and on social media. I thought I would join in on the fun. Let me show you the BRATZ doll that I'm changing into today. Mind you, mine is not perfect. This was really hard. I don't think I was successful. It was fun nonetheless, but it got a little wonky. So I found this BRATZ doll on Instagram. The name is BRATZ Pudis. I will link it down below. I found this BRATZ doll, I fell in love with her, and I decided to become her today. So this is the look. Oh my gosh, super fun, super cray. This was like one of the hardest videos I've ever filmed in my entire life, you guys, and I don't even think it was successful, but either way, I thought I would still upload it for you guys because it's just fun to do something different. So if you guys want to see my BRATZ challenge or my BRATZ transformation, just keep on watching. So first to start, we need to cover our brows, which I am terrified of. I don't think I've ever done this before, at least successfully enough to show on camera. I also accidentally bought a purple freaking glue. This is the Elmer's glue. It is washable, and I'm just really trying to get it in there. Oh my god. It says it's disappearing purple. It better disappear. I know this looks crazy, but bear with me. So once we have some glue in, I'm going to spoolie my brow hairs upwards. This is crazy. Thank God the purple did disappear. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so scared. So I'm gonna take a little makeup wipe and clean up the excess glue around the brow. So now I'm just going to do a few more layers of glue, just like we've been doing, just like you guys have seen, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. I'm so scared. Okay, so I think my brows are pretty well glued down. This one came out a little funky. This one's okay. Let's friggin' try this. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of setting powder. I'm actually just using a Maybelline setting powder, and I'm gonna pack that on top. This is my Sigma Edge Kabuki brush. I know it's falling all over my face, but we need a lot, people. I'm really trying to press that in. Oh my god, I look insane. Am I really going to upload this on YouTube? Oh my god. Let's just go ahead and sweep all that away. Now, to hopefully cancel out the brows, I'm going to use a little bit of this Lancome concealer. This is in the shade Peach. It is a correcting concealer, so I'm hoping we actually do a little correcting here. And I'm gonna pop that on top of the brow. Oh my goodness. This is honestly like a recipe for disaster right now. This better work. Okay, I look freaking crazy. I'm gonna take the Sigma 40 HD Precision brush. This is their new concealer brush. It's wonderful. I'm just gonna blend out those edges. This brow is my bad brow. This is my good brow. Okay, now that I look insane, we're going to set the brows with a little setting powder. I am taking, this is just my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. Oh, I'm so terrified. This is my Sigma Baked Kabuki brush. What have I done? Okay, now on top of that, is this too light for me? Oh, this is a little light. I wanted to use a cream stick, but I don't think I have one in my shade. I'm gonna take my Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Bone. Oh my gosh, please work. So we're just gonna cover up our brow section, forehead area, if you will. I'm so scared. Oh my god, I think it's working. Oh my god. Relax, Shay. It's just makeup. Let's calm down here. Okay, they are not perfectly covered, but I will say for my first attempt at covering brows, this one's a nightmare. It's not the worst, except for this one. This eyebrow's probably the worst ever. I'm gonna do over the eyes as well because that's what I typically use for eyeshadow base. And now I'm just going to set that with a little powder. All right, so now we're going to attempt the brows. I'm terrified. This is my Little Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade number 4. I'm taking it with a Sigma EOS 6 liner brush. I'm using a very small brush for this because I don't want to make a mistake because I have all of this freaking glue on my brow and I'm just so scared at this very moment. Again, these are not the best glued down brows you'll ever see. This is my first attempt in my whole life. You guys, this is so much harder than I ever thought it would be. Our girl has relatively thin brows. I'm kind of just like outlining at the moment. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in. I'm switching to brow powder right now because I'm terrified. I have my Urban Decay Neutral Nana brow powder. Okay, this is horrible. I'm hoping it's gonna get better. I'm gonna do the other brow and I'll be right back. Hi. So I started on this eye. How does it look? It does not look good. Oh my god, it does not look good. We are obviously not done. I hope it's gonna get better. Just stick with me. So now that I'm done this eye, and it took me forever by the way, I'm gonna do this eye. So for the majority of the shadow on this eye, I use the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just gonna go in like what I did on this eye. Gosh, you guys, this is way harder than it looks. So I first took, what did I take? Sultry? No, Rustic. I first took Rustic, and I'm basically going to use Rustic as my transition shade, but we're taking it literally like onto my actual eyebrow because we want it to go nice and high. I just don't see how this could possibly turn out well. This might be a fail video for sure. Then for our like brow highlight transition shade, I actually took Burnt Orange because if you notice, our girl does not have a real white highlight. I did a few color layers for this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this along the brow bone. Like I said, I did a few layers to try and find my perfect shade. Let me get this is my pajama shirt, so I'm cleaning my brush on it. No big deal. I'm gonna take some of Canvas in the James Charles palette and layer that on top. And then I took a bit of the white as well. That's about all I did for that. Now I'm gonna take the shade Noir in the Soft Glam palette. And our girl has a very black smoky eye, so I'm just going in aggressively with this black shadow on the outer crease and start working it through the middle, all the way down towards the lash line as well. I just rewatched James Charles' BRATZ video, his challenge video, while I was doing my other eye. His is 1,000 times better than mine. He really is so talented. Mine is nowhere near as good as his is. And then on the lid, I'm taking the shade Cypress Umber right on that inner half. Then cleaning up any fallout, and I take a little makeup remover wipe and I sharpened my outer shadow with this. Okay, so now taking a liquid liner, I'm using my Joa I'm So Fly liner. And I'm first going to do my winged liner. And obviously I'm making it super big, super dramatic. And then from here, I tried my best to carve out like my freaking eyeball. This is the hardest part for me. It's like so hard to get them to match. For the white, I took my little Wet n Wild paint pot. This was from Halloween time with my Sigma F70 concealer brush, and I just fill in that little spot. I then took the white shadow in the James Charles palette to set that on top of the white cream, obviously. Get that to lock in. Now, oh my gosh, you guys, it just keeps getting harder and harder. We're gonna try to draw in the pupils. This part I'm terrified for because if you even like make it even a little bit off, her eyes are gonna look so wonky, the poor girl. So I just took some liquid liner again. Okay, so now in the James Charles palette again, I go into these two blues. I used Playground and Brother to make her beautiful blue eyes. So I just kind of pop those on the outer edges of our little pupil that we've made, or iris, and kind of just blend those out together because her eyes kind of like, you know, they're like blue and then icy, so I didn't want to, you know, make it so solid blue everywhere, so I kind of just focused it right on the very corners. And then for the pupil, I'm taking the Sigma Beauty Black Gel Liner. I'm now going to take the black liquid liner again and draw my crease way above my crease and tie it into our liquid liner. So all the way around the eye, like so. And then I just took a little more black shadow and I just layered that black shadow right underneath that crease line to add to our smoky eye. And also just to kind of cover up that line and have it all blend in a bit more. And next, because it looks like she has a little glitter going on, I took my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Liquid Glitter liner thinger, and I brought it on what would be her inner corner all the way up into, oh crap, took that a little far, and just kind of faded it in. And then it looks like she has little glitters along her brow line or her highlight point, so I just kind of took the tip of the brush and I just sporadically kind of bounced it around. Just kind of like so. Does this look crazy yet? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Okay, now I don't know what the heck to do from here. Let's go ahead and do our foundation, and then we'll follow up with lips, lashes, and I have to blow out this lower line a bit. It's a lot. So I'm just taking my Sigma Beauty 3D HD blending sponge again, and my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Bone. If I pull this off, I'll quit and I'll never do another video again because I've done everything I need to do. I didn't think it was going to be this hard. So when I watched James Charles' video and he was like, this was really hard, I got a little nervous because I was like, okay, if James says this is the hardest video he's ever done, which is what he said, then like how on earth will I do it? But then I'm like, also, James is super animated and like funny and silly, so I was like, maybe he's just being silly. No, I 100% believe it was the hardest video he's ever done. This is the hardest video I've ever done. And I don't even know if it's successful yet. That's the worst part. I don't know if I should keep going or stop this and try again tomorrow. So I'm just gonna finish through and then we'll see. If it's horrible, maybe I'll try again tomorrow. I'm doing a lot of foundation, very, very full coverage because, you know, a BRATZ doll doesn't have any skin texture. Hello. And of course, just setting that foundation with some setting powder. This is my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. So for her lower lashes, they're like cute, spiky, little spidery lashes. So I'm going to draw those out with liquid liner. Oh my god, no, this cannot be drying out right now. I'm going to switch to gel liner because I cannot risk this. Actually, I'm switching to my Sigma liquid liner pen. I don't believe this is dried out. Pray to God. Oh my god, it's drying out too. Okay, so I'm going to actually dip this liquid liner into my gel liner because I feel like I don't have a brush thin enough to get this done. Okay, I need to stop there before I get any more carried away. For lashes, I'm going to use the Bold Face lashes in the style Power Pair. These are quite spiky and doll-like, so I think they're going to be good. I'm also going to position them like higher up on the eye so they kind of, you know, obviously fan out more to what this eye shape is. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to speed through it so you guys will see, but I'll be right back. So this BRATZ doll does not have any contouring, but I'm going to do a little bit just to make myself feel better about myself. I'm taking a little bit of my KKW Beauty contour shade and then a little in the cheeks because I just, you know, I want it. I want some contour. I don't think I did the pupils down far enough, I think is my issue. I think I should have taken this like a lot deeper. A little of my Laura Mercier Soleil bronzer on the forehead. For blush, of course, we need a dull pink blush. So I'm taking my Sigma Beauty blush palette in the shade Pinkin. She, I don't think, has this much blush on, but whatever, you know? I've gone kind of rogue at this point because I don't know if this is working. My girl's nose is a little highlighted. It might be from natural lighting, but either way, add a little bit of my Amrezi ABH highlighter. Taking a little bit in the center of the forehead as well. Just kind of give us like a waxy, doll-like finish. I used NYX Cosmetics Auburn lip liner and I stuck with the Lorac liquid lipstick. In the center of that, I'm going to add a little red. This is Too Faced He's With Me lipstick. And then just to give it a little highlight like a doll, I'm taking that white paint again. Okay, so I have a wig, I have a hat, I'm going to finish my transformation and I'll be right back. Okay guys, and that is it for my BRATZ transformation. Oh my gosh, first of all, I think it was not that successful. I tried my very hardest. This was probably the hardest challenge I've ever done in my entire life. It was still super fun to play around though, and I might even try this a second time because I'm like determined to make it work. I don't know, you guys let me know your thoughts. I think the eyes is just where it got absolutely crazy, but I love all the accessories. I have the leopard print, I have the hat and the clips. Thank you to Amazon for everything. I paid for it, I'm just saying my life would be over without Amazon. So that is it for my BRATZ transformation. Make sure you guys send me photos of your BRATZ transformations as well. Tag me on Instagram, send them to me on Twitter. I would love to see. And of course, as always, let me know what challenge videos you'd like to see me do. They are so fun, and this was, though very difficult and super hard and probably not even that successful, it was still really, really fun. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.